unawares, we are likely to be stressed. And you can see this from your own life.
మీరు ఆడ చూస్తుండే నేను ఇక్కడ చూస్తా.
Majority of stress comes from our identification to thoughts, perceptions of what should be and what should not be, and a resistance to what is. Whenever we don't accept whatever is, immediately we are stressed. In other words, when we resist the present moment, perceptions of what should be and how presence is lost, and a resistance to what is. Living, don't accept whatever is, living or lost in thoughts, we are stressed. I think there is an echo, so I'll just give me a minute. I'm muting everyone. Okay. Yeah. And how presence is lost is we are constantly living or lost in thoughts. There is some expectation, there is some worries of an unknown future. Currently, COVID is going on. We don't know what's going to happen. That's there in the back of our mind. And regrets of the past. For the people who are old, they always go back to the past. And for the younger people, they always go to the future. So either way, we live in the past, that's gone, or we live in the future, and that's not come. And in the process, the most important present moment, which is alive, which is vibrant, that is forgotten. And that's where this life is happening. And another beautiful quote from Eckhart Tolle is, the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Like we call any situation, in our Anand Pragya program, we do this, can be seen as a fact, fiction, or truth. If we remain with the fact, we do not invite unhappiness. The moment we start putting our stories into it, we invite suffering. And being, what is presence? Being in the here and now, physically, mentally, emotionally. Just alert attention, without thinking, without judgment. When I say without thinking, without our conditioned thinking, we are conditioned to think in certain ways. And just being still, you enter a deeper dimension which is beyond thinking. And that is the state of awareness. And that is the state of presence. A beautiful quote on presence by Thich Nhat Hanh. He's a wonderful Vietnamese monk. And he has written a very beautiful book, Old Path, White Clouds. And he runs a monastery in France, which is called the Plum Village. He's a Buddha himself. And he says, peace is present right here and now in ourselves and in everything we do and see. Every breath we take, every step we take can be filled with peace, joy, and serenity. The question is whether or not we are in touch with it. We need only to be awake, alive, in the present moment. Now, beautiful quotes to be pondered over, reflected over. And the moment we live in presence, the more we invite to ourselves confidence and joy. And the more we cope up with stress. Then stress cannot break us. Stress becomes a stepping stone for our growth. But we need to remind ourselves that we are not the contents of our thought. We are much beyond it. A balanced approach would be to dwell in the here and now does not mean you never think about the past or responsibly plan for the future. The idea is simply not to allow yourself to get lost in regrets about the past or worries about the future, but you're still grounded in the present. I like these two very beautiful quotes, and I keep saying that many times. The first one is from Jesus, who says, only those who are like children can enter the kingdom of God. Now, this is a very beautiful statement. And he was asked, who can enter your kingdom of heaven? To which he gives this reply. And why he brings children is children are heart oriented. They are not in the head. Their mind is not yet fully developed. So they are 100% heart. Children are innocent, loving. They are very spontaneous. Everything for them is awesome. Everything for them is Satyam Shivam Sundaram, though they are not conscious of it. And the most beautiful aspect of children is they live in the present. There is no past, there is no future. And when Jesus refers to kingdom, he means a dimension. God is that spaciousness, that sense of beauty or which is within us. So that's what he means. Be like children, be childlike, be loving, be heart centered. Then it is easy to enter that dimension of spaciousness, of presence, actually. Osho says a similar thing in a different way, very beautifully, that God is not a person, but a presence. God is a presence at the innermost core of your being. It is your own presence. It's not meeting with somebody else. Amazing, amazing quotes. And these are the normal modes of living. Three normal modes. One is the waking state. A small level of presence may be there, as a lot of time is used in compulsive, involuntary thinking, hovering around past and future. Because it is the nature of the mind to wander. It's natural. In the dream state, you are present to see the dream, but absent otherwise. In sleep, you are not present. So the normal man, you will appreciate, there's hardly much of presence in him. The fourth state is the awakened state of the Turiya state. That is the state of the master. He is alert, he is present, and he operates from that present. He lives from that presence. I'd like to talk a little bit on how ego and presence compete with each other. Presence is the absence of ego. Presence empowers you, liberates you. Ego is the absence of presence. Ego binds you and leads you to suffering. What is ego? It's important to understand what ego is. Ego is the identification with form, physical, mental, emotional, upbringing, conditioning, roles, so on and so forth. Ego is always connected to the past, where our identity lies, or future, where our expectations and dreams lie. Ego is judgmental, and a barrier to presence. Ego means selective seeing and listening. What you want to see or what you want to hear. You choose not to see or hear what you do not want to see or hear. Resulting is you ignore the totality, you ignore the truth. I would like to take the example of the small child. When a child is born, the child's mind is not yet developed. As the child starts growing, the mind also starts developing. Let us say he doesn't even know that who he is, even though he's operating from that beautiful level. So somebody calls him, he will not say, I am doing this. Initially, he will say, if his name is Ram, he'll say, this is Ram. This is Ram's toy. This is Ram's car. Like that. And if you take his toy away from him, he's not happy. You say, this is Ram's toy. And slowly the Ram is replaced by I. And when you take the toy away from him, he is unhappy because he feels that something of his is being taken away because he's identified with that toy. And slowly, this very I becomes my school, my class, my parents, my friends, my country, my. And it is the identification to a particular thought which forms the suffering, leads to that suffering. So we just need to be aware of the workings of the mind. Once we are aware, we can still have our preferences. Like there is an ongoing debate here between the Democrats and the Republicans. So there is a huge Democrat camp and a huge Republican camp. Just what we have there. There is the Modi group, there is the big anti-Modi group. You're so totally identified with one group that you think you are that idea itself. You are not that idea. That's just a thought. This is something we need to be aware of. And what presence means is when you are in the here and now, you will accept whatever is without the conditioning of the past and expectations of the future. You are a witness to whatever is. Witness is the Sakshi Bhava, which is one of the pillars of fundamental principles or pillars which Oshodhara teaches. And once you are in this witnessing or once you are in this accepting mode, it's easier for you to operate from your own deeper level of awareness. When you start operating from awareness, your response that comes from awareness, you will always be right, irrespective of the challenges of the life situation. What presence means is yes to life. It means you are available. You participate in life in totality. You are alive to the moment, to the situation. You're alive, you're energetic, you're enthusiastic. What presence means, you embrace all experiences, both positive and negative. You embrace them. It's part of the reality, it's part of the truth. And then you are ready to forgive others and yourself. Okay, it's okay, you made a mistake. I forgive you. And one of the greatest masters, Jesus, when he was being crucified, he said those beautiful words, forgive them because they know not what they are doing. He was being crucified in such a brutal manner. They were banging nails on his hand and, you know, feet and toes all over the place, crucifying him on the cross. And at that time, as the story says, he asked God, "Oh, you have deserted me." But then suddenly a realization came, no, this is what it is. And in that very deep acceptance, he says that, no, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. You see, he can say that because he has reached that level of consciousness. Only in that state can you forgive. Because forgiveness is not a mental thing. We can say, I forgive you, but it's never that going to be uh, impactful or powerful. As we come down to the heart and to the being, forgiving the other actually liberates you. Because if you do not forgive, you are holding that grief within you. In a way, forgiving others, you forgive yourself. And this comes from presence. What presence means is living in gratitude. As our beloved Sadhguru says, count your blessings. Why are you complaining? This is not there, that is not there. Instead, oh, this is there. So much is there. And immediately there is a paradigm shift. Immediately you work from a level of abundance, not from a level of lack. It's a very beautiful, powerful way of energizing ourselves, we can say. What presence means is saying yes to your limitless creative potential, and which is opening the doors to Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, which is truth, which is auspiciousness and beauty. I wanted to bring a little bit of karma. Whatever we are responsible for that. In some ways, we have sowed the seeds for that. That's what karma says. As you sow, so you will reap. So when you are present, presence will give you the strength to face your suffering, to accept the situation, to face your suffering and come out of karma. And the realization that suffering was there, that suffering was the teacher, will make you grateful. Because through the suffering, we grow. Suffering has a purpose. Suffering is a great teacher. We can transcend it by accepting it, by going through it. Like if you say, currently, whole world, we are challenged with corona. Or somewhere, as a human civilization, we might have slipped. We have slipped. And we are paying a price for that. And we are learning. We're not sitting back and crying. We are doing what we can to come out of it. And every challenge makes you grow, makes us grow. Another beautiful quote on gratitude is gratitude for the present moment and fullness of life now is true prosperity. For the present moment, we are grateful. Be grateful. Presence leads to enlightened living. Making present moment the focal point of your attention leads to enlightened living. Because now is the eternal space in which everything happens. Consciousness is that eternal space. You are that consciousness. You are that here and now, or presence. I would like to say a beautiful story. I was listening to our, seeing the video clippings on the Patna, Bihar, Oshodhara new head office being inaugurated. Very beautiful moment, and congratulations to Oshodhara, best wishes, and to all. And when I was listening to Sadhguru, he said a very beautiful story. He was talking about woman empowerment, that it's important that we empower our women. So he was, showing a pathway how we should have people at various centers helping, counseling women, just not in their inner journey, but also in their day to day life. And there he tells a story. It's a very beautiful story. I've, heard that before. There is this there is this man in olden times, and it's late in the night, and he's going to go through a forest, and it's very late. He has to reach the other village, and it's a long route. So he's scared. He's going through the forest. How do I go through the forest? And there is a sage next to him. He says, you take my lantern and go. He says, this lantern, this light only a few feet. How can I cross the entire forest? He said, yes, it lights a few feet, but as you move, that light moves with you. And with that light, you can cross the whole forest. It's a very, very beautiful, very powerful way of powerful approach, meaning that there is a light. You don't need the entire forest to be lighted. You need a little light so that you know where you're going. And as you go, existence also supports you. So we can take that light as our presence, be present in that moment. That moment will lead to another moment, and that light is there, and then that light is there. So as you go moment to moment, you are in that light, and that light leads you where you need to go. And it's no wonder that Buddha's last words, Appo Deepo Bhava, is be a light unto yourself. It's a very powerful statement, but we need to live that. And what really happens? The mind will wander. The mind is like a monkey, like one monk said that it's just not like a monkey, it's a monkey bitten by a scorpion. Just imagine how how chanchal or how agitated the monkey is. That's how the mind works. So the mind will wander, but we need to bring back. We need to bring back the mind, the wandering mind. We need to bring it back. So there are some very beautiful presence practices which we can practice and bring back the wandering mind to the present moment. And we can do it in ordinary day to day activities. Simple. I switch on the light. I walk across the room and I switch on the light or switch on the fan. I can do it very automatically. But the moment I start doing it consciously, I'm open to a space within. Small activities like making a cup of tea, just boiling water. I can do it unconsciously. But the moment I do it consciously with awareness, I enter into a deeper space. And even, it's so comforting. You feel good. And little by little, each moment, we can take it to the next. Like the man who took the lantern to cross the forest. And it's just not for doing worldly activities, also for within. Same thing. The next presence practice is breath awareness. There are Vipassana is all about breath awareness, being watchful of our breath, our incoming breath, the gap before we let go of our breath, being watchful of the outgoing breath, a small gap before we take the incoming breath again. Now, this is a very simple process. And you ask somebody, watch your breath, he's mentally he will say, yes, I'm breathing. That will not do. You have to watch the breath. The whole key lies in the watching. When you watch your inhalation, your breathing, the entire process, the gap, then you watch the entire process of breath going out, the gap. Suddenly you feel a beautiful silence, very beautiful silence. And that leads you inner and inner, deeper and deeper to deeper states of awareness. Third one is also very nice. It's feeling yourself. We have all become head-oriented people. Science has developed so fast. The head has developed so fast. It's outpaced the heart. So we always live in the head. What am I going to do? This, that. And there's a tremendous technical or technological advanced we have made. But yet, there is so much of suffering. And that is because we have lost in touch with our heart. So we feel ourselves, feel your inner body. Like whenever you get time to sit down, you close your eyes and you can feel your hands. You breathe in. You can do it. Just close your eyes and feel your hands. Feel the energy in your hands. And it feels good. Suddenly there is a shift. And we can do that for all parts of our body. Suddenly you feel refreshed. And you can do it anytime. The fourth practice is called practicing sense perceptions without labeling. Like we can see, we can hear, we can taste, we can touch, and what's the other one? Listen. Yeah, listen. Now, when I see a beautiful tree out there, outside my balcony. Very beautiful. I don't know what the tree is. I just see, and it's nice, beautiful. I don't even have to think to understand that. I don't have to think. And thought might come, oh, it's a beautiful tree, it's green, it's fall. You see, then we start following the thought. Okay, be aware, thoughts are there. Just look at the tree. Allow that sense to go within. Same we can do with hearing. We listen. See, whatever I'm saying is not complicated. It's very simple. So you can listen without thinking, without the noise in the head. Or we listen to beautiful music. We can listen without labeling. And these simple practices takes us within, deeper within. And same with taste. We take a cup of tea, how we like a chocolate. So lovely. We enjoy that. And The last one is to use all life situation challenges to practice presence. This is doesn't come easily, but we can try. Like somebody very close beloved passes away, dies, then you're thrown into the present moment. Just be there. Or you are hurt, you lost a job. There is COVID, let us say. It's a huge thing. We don't know what to do many times. Well, be present. Every challenge is an opportunity to practice presence. And the more we practice presence, the more we bring light into ourselves. Because that's what we are. The more we can be who we are, which is again Satyam, Shivam, and Sundaram. So this is it for today. We will maybe we will. If you have any questions, you just note it down. We can discuss that after our meditation. I think I will request 1 minute.
Yes, I'm here.
Atulji. So thank you. I hope
Yeah.
I have kept my time. I have not gone
Yeah,
beyond
yeah,
my.
yeah, dot on time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And my only suggestion is when we do this meditation, it's a beautiful meditation. It takes about 40-45 minutes. Just let us follow the process. Accept this moment, a beautiful moment, and in a very friendly way, we enter into it.
Great. So we'll do Vipassana Dhyan today. And
Fine.
as Sridharji was talking about being in presence, and this is something which Buddha has, talked about all his life. And Vipassana Dhyan, uh, the origin is also it comes from Buddha. Uh, what we call Dhyan, Buddha called it Vipassana. So it's the same thing. Um, so before we get into the process and we start playing the audio for that, sit comfortably because there's like almost 10 minutes where you can just lie down and be in presence, just forget everything and just let go everything, all thoughts, all your all your mind, let everything settle down. So create a comfortable space around you. So take a minute, do that, and before we get into it, I'll explain the different steps. This is a very simple meditation. Initially, there's kumbhak. Kumbhak is nothing but uh, holding your breath. So there, you can do it two ways. You can take your breath inside and then hold it. Other ways, you can let the breath grow and then hold it. So we'll be doing both the steps. First, we'll be taking the breath inside and holding it. And then once you hold the breath, and then you just look in front of you and see if there is any thought. So first thing what we are trying to experience over there forcefully by holding a breath is to experience that no thought situation. So when you hold your breath and then you just look and you look if is there any thought, you'll see you're not able to think anything. And so this is the situation which is no thought situation. So we do the same thing. We let go the breath and then and we don't take the breath and just hold it like that. And again, we just look inside and see, is there any thought? So with these two, you are able to identify that this is a no thought state. But you cannot be in that state for a long time. Do it comfortably. So as long you can hold the breath, hold it, otherwise let it go. But this will give you a feel of what exactly a no thought mind is, or no thought state is. Let's not say mind, no thought state of yours is. So once this is over, the next thing is watch your breath. Now it is much easier. You can take deep breath, let it come, let it go inside, and then you see while you're doing this, do you have any thought? So this is more easier process you can do, and with this you can be in a longer duration where there are no thoughts, right? And after this, then we have to let go everything, and then we have to see we are still, when we are breathing normally, not watching your thoughts, you are still in a no thought state. And slowly when these no thoughts goes off, mind also starts settling down, and there is no mind and no thought at the end of it. Finally we go into we sit comfortably or we lie down, and that time there should be no thought and no mind, and you should be absolutely in presence. No thought, not thinking about anything, no dreams, no visualization happening, just blank. You're just blank in the presence. So let's experience this presence, what we talked about, what Sridharji took for in the session today. Let's experience this with this meditation today. Okay, so we'll all start. um, I'll start the music now. So the instructions are both in Hindi and English, so nobody will have a problem in following it, right? So just follow it and things will happen.
विपस्सना ध्यान में आपका स्वागत है। सुखपूर्वक बैठ जाएं और आंखें बंद कर लें।
Welcome in Vipassana meditation. Sit comfortably and close your eyes.
पहला चरण, मंगल कामना। भाव करें सभी सुखी
You're able to hear? Okay.
सर्वे सन्तु निरामया।
कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्।
अगला चरण, अंतर कुंभक। भीतर सांस खींचें और जितनी देर आसानी से रोक सकें रोके रहें। अपने अंतर आकाश में अपनी निर्विचार अवस्था को देखें।
Step 2. Holding breath inside. Take deep and long breath and hold it inside as long as you can do it comfortably. And while holding breath inside, watch the thoughts, if any.
अगला चरण बहिर्कुंभक। बाहर सांस फेंकें और जितनी देर आसानी से रोक सकें रोके रहें। अपने अंतर आकाश में अपनी निर्विचार अवस्था को देखें।
Step 3, holding breath outside. Breathe out slowly and deeply and hold your breath outside as long as you can do it with ease. While holding your breath outside, watch the thoughts, if any.
अगला चरण अनापान सति योग। नाभि चक्र पर दोनों हाथ रखें और फैलते सिकुड़ते पेट के साथ आती जाती सांसों का स्मरण करें। सामान्य से थोड़ी गहरी सांस लें।
Step 4, Anapanasati Yoga. Keep both your hands on the navel center. Feel the contraction and relaxation of the abdomen with inhalation and exhalation respectively. Breathe a little slower and deeper than normal with great awareness.
अगला चरण साक्षी भाव। अंतर आकाश को देखते हुए आती जाती सांसों का स्मरण रखें। श्वास बिल्कुल सहज सामान्य हो, अपनी तरफ से कोई प्रयास न करें।
साक्षी हो जाएं।
Step 5, witnessing. Now, let your breathing be comfortably natural. Put no extra effort from your side. Just remain aware of your breathing process. Be a witnessing consciousness.
अगला चरण आत्मस्मरण। बंद आंखों से आंतरिक आकाश को देखें। यही हमारा निराकार स्वरूप है। जैसे पात्र में जल है, कंटेनर में कंटेंट है, वैसे ही रूप के भीतर अरूप है, साकार के भीतर निराकार है। अब इस शून्य निराकार चैतन्य को देखते देखते इसमें लीन हो जाएं।
Step 7.
Self remembrance. With closed eyes, look into your inner space. This is your formless being. As there is water in a tumbler, content in a container, in the same manner, there is formless within the form. Go on looking into this conscious inner space and enter into meditation.
अगला चरण अहोभाव। 2-3 गहरी सांसें लें और ध्यान से बाहर आ जाएं। ध्यान के इन क्षणों के लिए प्रभु को धन्यवाद दें। हरि ओम तत्सत। नेक्स्ट स्टेप ग्रेटिट्यूड। टेक 2-3 deep breaths and come out of meditation. Feel gratitude to the existence for this great opportunity of meditative living.
सागर से भी गहरी है ये मस्त खुमारी आंखें। मैं परस्तों की तसल्ली है तुम्हारी आंखें। नशे में चूर है मखमूर है प्यारी आंखें। ऐसी आंखों को तरसती है हमारी आंखें। बड़ी खूबसूरत है, बड़ी खूबसूरत है ओशो की आंखें। बड़ी खूबसूरत है, बड़ी खूबसूरत है ओशो की आंखें। बसी मेरे दिल में ये ओशो की आंखें। बसी मेरे दिल में ये ओशो की आंखें। बड़ी खूबसूरत है ओशो की आंखें। बसी मेरे दिल में ये ओशो की आंखें। बसी मेरे दिल में ये ओशो की आंखें। बसी मेरे दिल में ये ओशो की आंखें।
Yes, after this beautiful meditation, I'm audible?
Yes.
Yeah, great. So we'll take if there are any questions, you can take that. I'll just enable that anybody can unmute themselves, or anybody has any suggestion, anybody has any feedback on the session, anything. Let's talk for next 5 minutes and share our thoughts on today's meditation. So please go ahead. Anybody.
Sridhar, it was a beautiful session and we enjoyed your talk and also meditation, both.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Subbarao-ji, unmute. That will be better instead of... आप अनम्यूट करिए तब मजा आएगा. Yes. I think we are meeting after a long time, Subbarao-ji and Sridhar-ji.
Ah, yes, yes.
ये वाला में आप छोड़ दिया, अब फिर मिले.
Hello.
ना आपने विजयवाड़ा में छोड़ दिया, आज मिले. बहुत बढ़िया सेक्शन.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Geeta ma,
Yeah.
yeah ma, your video is off.
Yeah. With me, so I had to switch off the camera. Just
Always good to see you.
with you. Thanks a lot, Sridhar. We really enjoyed your talk and nice seeing you after a long, long time.
Yeah, same here. Nice to see you. Nice
Yeah.
to see all of you.
Yeah.
Great.
In fact, I want to thank the few friends of mine who came here. I think one of them have left. Deepak is there. David is there. Normally, I would take a little smaller session. It would just last about maybe 20 minutes. So this is a kind of an extended session. The right thing. So I know sometimes it's a little, we are so used to our restless ways in life that even sitting, it becomes difficult.
Yeah.
But when we start sitting and when we start becoming still, then, somehow we start enjoying it. And then slowly, that starts
Sinking.
kind of influencing the rest of the hours of the day. So that's how.
Great. So it was a very calm session, Sridhar. Very calm. And
And my brother also came. It was too long for him, perhaps, and he left. I don't know.
no problem. Even David would have a different flavor of music today because this meditation has different, more Indian kind of music, with Hindi lyrics, Indian lyrics and all. So great. Ma Nandima?
आवाज नहीं आ रहा माँ आवाज नहीं आ रही
क्या है
नहीं
Yeah.
अभी फिर से नहीं माइक मुंह के ये फिर से अनम्यूट हो गया म्यूट हो
Unmute.
गया
हेलो
हाँ
Yeah,
अभी
I
सुनाई
can hear
देगा
him.
हाँ
The superb session, very calm session. What Atuji says, beautiful and very smooth. You are taking in a meditation. It's a really beautiful.
Thank you.
बड़े प्यार से पिटाई किया है, बड़ा प्यार से पिटाई किया।
पिटाई हम प्यार से ही
तो
करते
हुआ
हैं।
है, लेकिन प्यार
जो भी करते हैं प्यार से करते हैं। तो
हाँ जी बिल्कुल बहुत सुंदर मजा आ गया
I thank both of you, both Anandi Ma and Atul ji. I didn't expect that you'd ask me to take a session so quickly. I thought थोड़ा time मिलेगा।
आप मजे हुए पुराने खिलाड़ी हो so no need to take a time.
Yeah.
Malesh is there, I think so. Malesh is there.
Malesh ji?
आशा प्रिया है मलेश जी नहीं है
Oh, okay.
चले गए निकल गए मलेश
निकल गए
हेलो माँ
Yes.
आशा माँ
Both should be together.
वीडियो ऑन करो
बच्चे है माँ घर में इसलिए मैंने
Okay.
अच्छा
मलेश
नहीं है मलेश स्वामी जी नहीं है
मलेश स्वामी जी अब भी लेफ्ट हो गए माँ वो शायद बाहर है उन्होंने बाहर से किया था
ओके
हाँ माँ
राइट यस
बहुत दिनों के बाद स्वामी जी श्रीधर स्वामी जी को
Nice to hear your voice.
हमको भी आपको देख के भी हम लोग वही लगा
Thank you.
बहुत खुशी
Good, स्वामी
हुई
जी
है everybody is happy to see you once again श्रीधर
Yeah, happy to be back.
तो माँ इनका 4 हफ्ता तक रहेगा ना अभी सेशन श्रीधर जी का
ये श्रीधर को
Yeah. Yes, continuous next 4 weeks. This was just warming up, just getting
glimpse
used to what we do. Now the real show starts. Sridharji, do you have some music to play? Anybody else? Please, I mean, please go ahead. You know,
राम स्वामी जी,
Shivlal ji.
Pranam,
आपने
pranam.
आपने ओशो यश जी की याद दिला दी आज। जैसे म्यूजिक
अरे
सुना मैं स्टार्टिंग, ओशो यश जी की याद आ गई सीधे।
Actually, उनका भी याद आ रहा था मुझे. And one of the quotes which I gave of Thich Nhat Hanh,
Hmm.
the kitab Old Path, White Clouds. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful book on the life story of Buddha. Actually, he had presented to me.
Oh, okay.
And then I gave that to my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me that, our Sadguru only asked Yashji to read that book.
Oh.
थोड़ा उतार चढ़ाव हो रहा था लाइफ में, तो he said, what you are talking, you read this book. And it is so, another coincidence, today is 10th of October.
Yes.
It's a very unique day, 10-10-2020, 10-10.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it's a unique.
Tomorrow is 11th October, which is Thich Nhat Hanh's birthday. He is 94.
Oh.
And he runs this ashram or commune in southern France. He's a Vietnamese Zen monk. Just like he's another Buddha. Very, very, and all his quotations are so powerful. Just reading them is wonderful. In fact, this is a wonderful book. I would recommend this book to be read by everybody.
Sure.
It's an amazing book and an amazing inspiration.
इसका हिंदी वर्जन मैंने सुना है, पढ़ा है, and हिंदी वर्जन जहाँ जहाँ चरण पड़े गौतम के.
Oh, I have read that. I have this.
Okay.
Let me show you this. Is the same one the red cover book?
Red cover, white cloud on the back.
What's the name of the book?
It's the biography of Buddha, right?
What's the name of the book?
Oh yeah,
No,
I'll show you that. I picked it from Oshodhara.
Actually, Old Path, White Clouds is also there in the gallery. I have seen that book.
Okay.
But it is on white paper. The front paper is white. आप जो red की बात कर रहे हैं, I think so biography of
नहीं वो योगी नहीं है. I'll share maybe white one. Maybe I'll share in the group after this.
Okay.
I'll take the photo and
दिखा रहे.
It's a very nice, very very nice book. Actually I don't read much. My Rashmi reads, so she reads and she tells me. So I only hear that. It was a beautiful book, beautiful book. Even in Hindi, it's very beautiful book.
अतुल जी
हाँ सुब्बराव जी,
यही किताब बोल रहे हैं ना?
कौन सी वाली दिखाइए?
कहाँ से दिखेगा आपको?
हाँ सेम यही किताब है, यही है.
हाँ यही है, जय चरण पर गौतम को. Yeah.
Fantastic. I think we all have read this. I mean, this is available in Galleria. Everybody would have got it.
It's an amazing book.
Yeah.
So,
one of the moments that I still recall out of this book is that moment when the Buddha is almost is unconscious, and that little girl comes. And he feeds a little bit rice with a little bit oil, and they become friends. And every day's food is that little rice and little oil. For days, that is the food, And I somehow that just clicked. Like, this is all we need to live. We don't need more than this to keep this body alive. Rest all is like.
That's true.
So yeah, I mean, somehow that moment clicked for me. So, great. I mean, I like the most beautiful part of this gathering is this talk that happens after it, and then everybody shares their experiences, what they've gone through it, and this is the most beautiful. I think we miss this part because we are more online. When we are together, this is more, one-to-one sharing things are much more than this. You must be having a breakfast after this and discussing all the everything else.
Yes, in our center. And online also, we request to everyone to please share our them emotion, मतलब जो भी पूछना चाहते हैं वो लोग अपना शेयर करें after the sessions.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, Sridhar ji, you have some music or should I play something?
You can play.
Should I play? I should go ahead and play.
You take over.
Are you taking the next session, Sridhar?
Sridhar, what is your topic? Ma is asking next session.
I don't know.
No problem. You gave letter to Atul ji.
Yeah. I'll coordinate, Ma. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, let me put this Osho song, very beautiful song from Osho Commune.
Okay.
The universe is singing on a day like this. The universe is singing a song. The universe is dancing along. The universe is singing on a day like this. It's high time to dance. It's high time to dance. It's high time to dance. So wake up and dance. The universe is singing a song. The universe is dancing along. The universe is singing on a day like this. The universe is singing a song. The universe is dancing along. The universe is singing on a day like this. It is high time to dance. It is high time to dance. It is high time to dance. So wake up and dance. The universe is singing a song. The universe is dancing along. The universe is singing on a day like this. The universe is singing a song. The universe is dancing along. The universe is singing on a day like this. It is high time to dance. It is high time to dance. It is high time to dance. So wake up and dance. It is for the fun of it. It is pure delight. It is our prayers and joy taking flight. It is for the fun of it. It is pure delight. It is our prayers and joy taking flight. It is high time to dance. It is high time to dance. It is high time to dance. So wake up and dance. The universe is singing a song. The universe is dancing along. The universe is singing on a day like this.
Thank you so much. It's very
Thank you,
nice.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you
Good
for
night.
joining today.
Thank you, Sridhar.
We'll meet
Thank
same
you.
time next week. Sridhar ji,
आपने
thank you
मुझे
so much.
एकदम पुनः आश्रम पहुंचा दिया. मुझे मेरा वो टाइम याद आ गया ओशो के सामने जब हम डांस करते थे. Really so
Wow.
powerful. Thank you.
Nice. It's very nice today.
Really.
Thank you so much.
Good night.